So we're into the middle of October and me and my assistant manager here are looking forward to the rest of the season. A couple more signings, but we don't do press conferences, do we, Rude? Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the Sunderland FM22 save. And yes, a few more transfers to talk through. Let's go for the ins. You can see them right there. We've brought in first, George Edmondson joined, centre-back. I don't think you saw him before. Signed from Rangers, 600k, or Ipswich. Sorry, he used to play for Rangers. Signed from Ipswich, 600k. A 6.84, very solid start to life in the Championship for us. Seems to be enjoying it a bit more than the Sky Bet League One for Ipswich last year, where he did have a good season, then a poor start. Because I went and spoke to he was recommended by a scout. I went to the agent and it said, because of the current financial implications in the world, Ipswich will be willing to sell cheap. So we got him for 600k, which I thought was a nice little touch. He's settled in well, doing pretty well, to be honest. We've also brought in Sammy Braybrook, who's a youngster, goes into the under-23s, but we needed a bit more options in terms of holding midfield and central midfield, and he covers all three, attacking, central and defensive, so he's in. He says he's got really good potential ability. He was trained at Leicester. He was on a free transfer. He was highly rated by the scouts, so we've brought him in. And then we've brought in two very good players here. Michael Hector, another centre-back, has joined. 6'4", really good physicals. Really, really good physicals. The aggression looks pretty good as well. All the mental stuff looks okay. He's got all the stats where you need him. A no-nonsense centre-back or just a normal central defender, as you can see. Lacks a little bit of composure and anticipation, but is doing good stuff for us, to be honest. 6 appearances, 1 goal, a 7.08. We got him on a free transfer after Fulham released him, so very happy with that indeed. And then last and not least, Ross McCrory joined on deadline day from Aberdeen. £2.5 million we've agreed to pay. 6 appearances, 1 assist, a 7.0. Playing really well in that defensive midfield ball-winning position that we use. Him and Corey Evans are now sort of rotating, which is really helpful. But yeah, he comes in. He's going to be great. I'd be very surprised if we don't get a few offers for him later on. Rude is still on my lap, so if you see me fiddling around down below, it's nothing dodgy. I'm just trying to make sure my leg doesn't go numb because Rude is getting a little bit porky as we get closer to Christmas. He's been affected by COVID weight as well. Anyway, on the outs, Jordan Wills, I don't know if we saw him go, but he has moved to Peterborough. He was nowhere near our first team anymore. 60k. He's gone back down to League One. Good luck to him. And the other one is other centre-back, Yaroslav Yak, who we bought in for like 90k, 65k, and we've got one good season out of him. 4 games, he actually played really well, and we've sold him onto Preston. So he stays in the Championship. We get a healthy profit. His wages go off our wage bill. And when you think about the fact that we've got money for Yak and we've bought in Hector on a free, I feel like we've got a much better player there, because when you compare them, Hector being the green, he's better on everything other than attacking and vision, which I don't really think you need much as a centre-back. So I'm very happy to get him in. Yeah, he's slightly older. We are paying him more than what Yak was on as well, but I'm very, very happy that we've got that. I think the better end of the deal there. So if we go and look at the schedule, it's all going really, really well. We started the season unbelievably well in the last episode. That 3-1, where was it? It was the 0-0, wasn't it, against Burnley, where Jed Steer saved the penalty in the last few minutes. We've ploughed on through that. Got a full sense of hope as we beat Bradford City 3-1 in the Carabao Cup and beat Millwall 2-1. They got 3 men sent off. If you're in the Discord, I would have put that in there so that you saw it. And then Reading. Yeah, we went to Reading and they gave us an absolute battering. Tahiti Chong, who I tried to sign on a free transfer, moved to Reading, scored against us. We got Anthony Alanga sent off. Ricky J. Jones made it 2-1, and then Reading just went, nah, you're all right, we're going to batter you. Joe Rothwell scored against us. I tried to sign him as well. A 6-1 battering. That was followed up by Barnsley beating us in the Carabao Cup second round. Callum Britton winning that one. We rotated the team a little bit. And then we went to Cardiff, a 0-0 draw. They visited us, 0-0 draw. We beat West Brom 2-1, an own goal, and Luka Ilic, who I said to keep an eye on because I thought he was going to be pretty good, got us a goal. Callum Doyle got us an equaliser at Bristol, or got us give us the lead, and we ended up drawing 1-1 5-0 though, we battered Watford. Absolutely battered them 5-0. Ricky J. Jones scoring early on and right at the last. It was 2-0 half an hour gone, and then in the 80th minute, I think Watford just really pushed on. Luka Ilic got 2, 82nd and 89th, and then Ricky J. Jones got one in the 93rd. We've lost to QPR 2-1. Sam Hughes getting his first goal for the club, but it wasn't enough because Johansson and Dykes gave QPR the win. Ricky J. Jones got another brace against Barnsley 3-1, where we changed to a 5 at the back system, using the data hub to give us a little bit more information about the opposition. Pablo Moreno scoring for them. We got a 1-0 loss to Birmingham. Sam Cosgrove in the 92nd minute beat us on that one. But a 3-2 win against Coventry. Gustavo Hamer, I tried to sign him in the window as well. We tried to sign him, they wouldn't let him go, or he wanted too much money. I can't really remember what it was. But that's why we ended up with Ross McCordry at the back. But yeah, Coventry 3-2. Pritchard, Jay Jones and Ross Stewart getting a goal. He's had a bit of limited game time recently. But yeah, it was a tense ending. They scored in the 85th minute, but we held on to get the win. Portsmouth, we drew 2-2. Anthony Elanga coming in and getting 2 goals in that one, as we've changed to a bit of a 5 at the back system here. Anthony Elanga getting another one against Brighton, and then Swansea are really struggling this season, and we smashed them 4-1. Michael Hector getting his first goal for the club. Alex Pritchard, Ricky J. Jones and Tom Lawrence getting the goals. And today, I thought we'd take on 2 ex-Premier League teams. Being an ex-Premier League team ourselves, we're going to be taking on Middlesbrough at home and then going to Stoke. Can we do it at Stoke on a cold Tuesday night? And if it's raining, that would be even better, because can we do it on a rainy Tuesday night at Stoke? We're about to find out. Let's crack into that first game against Middlesbrough. This is the sort of 5 at the back system we've been using recently. I'm going to stick with it against Middlesbrough as well. We're just going to have to replace Pritchard, who's taken a knock. And Temnazakov coming in as a false 9 really links the play well together. He's been 4 appearances, we've played him in this role, and it's the reason why Ross Stewart's missing out a little bit at the moment. He is still on the bench to come on to change it up, as is Elanga, who sort of is rotating in this advanced forward role with Jones. So it's going pretty damn well, to be honest. One big issue, 09 is the only right back we have. Ross McCroy can play there, but Andre Wisdom moaned about wanting a new contract. I didn't give him one. Players kicked off that he didn't get a new contract, so I gave him one. And then he got injured for 6 months. So that was fun. Right, Middlesbrough at home. Let's get into it. Right, the players are walking out then here at the Stadium of Light. And yeah, our new kits as well. I don't know if I ended up ever showing you them properly, but they actually are imported 3D, which is awesome. Palacios has a throw for Middlesbrough into Watmore. Up to Palacios again. We do ask a lot of our wing-backs, Messina and 09 in this case, to really push up and down the wings, as McCrory intercepts that one well. Hurahan, who's been a superb signing, by the way. Unbelievable in terms of free kicks in the Championship. Messina gives that one away. Palacios, Messina wins it back. McCrory out to Doyle, who's back in after having a week off, a week's rest, because he was knackered, bless him. Akpom into Watmore. Duncan Watmore comes down onto the byline, puts a cross in. It's beaten everyone. How did that get through? Musa Dumbia at the back post puts it in for his first ever goal for Middlesbrough, and that is a dreadful start for us. As Akpom hit, I don't know how this cross from Duncan Watmore got all the way through, to be honest. He gets to the byline, just fires it low and hard, and it's Hector that really should be dealing with it, but lets it go across his body. I'm starting. I know Jed Steer became a bit of a legend with the penalty save in the first game against Burnley, but I think if we need to upgrade anywhere in this team, it's goalkeeper. I don't think Allsop and Jed Steer are going to cut it in terms of what we want to achieve, getting promoted. And there is Temzakov's in. He could have squared it. It's a penalty. It's got to be a penalty. Anthony Taylor points to the spot. Pedersen tripped Temzakov, and he's so nippy like that. And who is going to take this? I think it's Hurahan. No, it's Hector, the centre-back. Oh, he's tucked it in the bottom corner. Absolutely wonderful. I thought our penalty takers, whereas Rude steps up to celebrate the goal. Hang on, here he is. Look, way! You can just see his head. Hello. He's not a teddy bear. It is my little toy poodle. As Hector sticks that in the bottom corner, and we couldn't have done it without you, Rude. You're a great assistant manager. Thank you. 1-1. Lovely stuff. About 20 minutes gone. Let's give him some encouragement as we've got back into the game. But yeah, Temzakov in that role is actually loving life at the moment. And Hurahan back to 09. Looks into Hurahan again, try to feed it through to Temzakov. A big clearance away. It should be easy for Edmondson, who's moved over to that right-hand side as Hughes has a rest for this one. What a ball to Ricky J. Jones with the chip. Oh, he's hit the bar. It could have been beautiful. It could have been absolutely beautiful. As you see, we just climb up into 8th position. We're just about keeping pace with all those that are challenging for a playoff spot. And we are now getting the better of the game, which is good. An XG of 1.15. 8 shots for us, 4 for them. 5 minutes to go in the first half. And we are playing very, very well today. And it's going to be half-time. 1-1, not too bad. 46,000 people in the stadium for this game, which is great for the old coffers. I'm going to say... What am I going to say? I'm going to point my finger. Don't lose faith. It's basically saying trust the process, which we know is a big thing we say on this channel. Trust the process and it will work. Right, shouts. Encourage a bit more again. Keep them buoyed and up for this one. I've got a feeling we're going to bring on a Langer, I think, for Ricky J. Jones. He's had one good chance, unless he can make me eat my words here. He comes forward. 09. Ricky J. Jones is in behind. Squares it. And it's Embleton. I was going to say Edmondson. I'd be surprised if the centre-back was all the way up there. But Ricky J. Jones does make me eat my words. He gets an assist. A lovely bit of build-up play there. And having that advanced playmaker on attack is what makes this difference, because he wants to leg it into the box and get on the end of these crosses. 09 into Ricky J. Jones. He's not going to miss. Lovely, lovely goal. And we've actually managed to hang on to Embleton and Pritchard in the window. Both wanted by Bristol City and QPR. Neither of them made a good enough bid, so we kept hold of them. Palacios puts in Hector with a big header away. He's a very big lump at the back, is Hector, which part of the reason we signed him, being 6'4". Pedersen into Gape, into Dumbia, who got the first goal of the game. Pedersen back to Dumbia. That is where we can get caught out. Dumbia turns back to Pedersen. Gape is on the edge. There is Piero. Shot from range. What a goal. Martin Piero assisted by Dominic Gape. 60 minutes gone. 2-2. And not much you can do about a goal like that, to be honest. It's a wonderful strike. We probably could have closed it down a bit better. But you can see there, it was free. Where we've gone to close down Gape on the ball, it's left Piero free. Picked his spot from the edge of the area and fires it home. But we do get an immediate highlight, which is always interesting when you're playing on key or extensive. Hurihan into Temzikov. Ricky J. Jones. McCordy. Back to Ricky J. Jones. And there we go. Straight away, 3-2. It's not even 30 seconds since we took the kickoff, since they scored the goal. That is ridiculous. 3-2 up. Lovely, lovely stuff. We are just ridiculous, this Sunderland team. We've signed some great players, but Ricky J. Jones, again, his pace is just unbelievably good for us in this system. And he fires it home. And that is 3-2 Sunderland, and we love to see it. So as we rejoin the action, 20 minutes to go, we've made one sub. Sirkin has come on for Massina on the left-hand side. And here is Hurihan. I was bigging up his free kicks before, and he's made Gillespie, well, forced him into a really good save, to be honest. And it's the battle of the old Premier League clubs, and at the moment, Sunderland are winning it. Hector! Gillespie turns it over the bar again. A really good save. And the 3 centre-backs we have on the pitch are all really tall. So this is a great little move we can do. It goes all the way through to the 5'5". Me chatting around all the tall players. The 5'5" Kun Tementikov gets the goal. And I've said he's been enjoying this system. He doesn't get many goals from corners, I'll tell you that much. He tucks it in at the far post with his left foot. Everybody missed it, thinking it was going to the front post. And Sirkin's already picked up a knock. What an idiot. Thigh injury, probably a pulled thigh muscle. Jed Steer on a 6.5, not playing brilliantly. But we have played very, very well. We're up there now. I think it's 19 shots to 4 as Ricky J. Jones tries to get his Rob's Wood. Ricky J. Jones for his second goal of the game. He's at the outside of the post and it goes wide. Could have been 5-2. Probably should have been 5-2. 4 minutes to go. Corner. Piero, the goal scorer for Sunderland, puts it in. Headed away. Embleton's putting pressure on wing. Here's Wood. Back to Piero again. Another shot from range from him. And Martin Piero. This guy, he's fired into absolute belters for Middlesbrough in this game. And he's making it a bit of squeaky bum time here. 4-3 up, 86 minutes gone. Wing laid it into Wood. Wood out to Piero. I mean, this is a difficult shot to take as well. Didn't get out to him quick enough. Was that Sirkin? Yeah, probably his injury is affecting him a little bit. We're going to drop down to balanced just so we're not pushing up too much. 21 shots to 7. 6 minutes of injury time to go. Embleton with a corner. Into Hector over the bar. Didn't get Temzikov on the end of that one, which is always a bit of a rarity. But yeah, Jed Steer, 6.3. That is dreadful when you're 4-3 winning a game. But there, it is over. A 4-3 win. That is very, very good. I'm going to say well done. The real challenge is up next. Tuesday night, Stoke City. We'll see you then. So here we are then, back for the Stoke City game. Nothing interesting happened in between, but we have gone for the 4-2-3-1 for this game. Looking at the data hub, they seem a little bit vulnerable to actual dribbles at them rather than crosses. So I think having proper fullbacks and wingers that are going to cut in are going to give us more options through the middle of the pitch. So that's what I'm hoping for, rather than the 5 at the back. I sort of want to just be like, yeah, carry on. That's what I want to say. Carry on from the last performance. Okay, we conceded 3, but we did also score 4. So that's what I want. I want us to go and score goals. Ricky J. Jones keeps his place up front as the advance forward. Elanga comes in at left wing. Ilic comes in at right wing. Everything else is pretty much the same, although Luke Dreher has to come in to replace Hurihan, who can't. He struggles through 2 games in a week. So fitness-wise, he is rested for this one. And 25 minutes in, absolutely diddly squat has happened. Stoke have just had 2 shots. We've had 4, 2 on target. It looks like probably where we've changed formation has actually sort of nullified us going forward. Although we do have a throw in here. 09 into Dreher. 09 puts it up towards Embleton on the edge. Back to Dreher. In it goes towards Ilic. Ilic squares it. Elanga can't quite get it onto his foot. Messina from range. Not the best shot, goes past the post. First highlight of the game, and if that is what the computer wants to show us in terms of things to get excited about, that's not very good. 09 comes forward with it. So he's fouled, ref. No, he's not fouled. At the moment, we're not doing it on a Tuesday night in Stoke, but at least it's not raining. McCroy, Elanga, Embleton, good movement. Elanga, cut it across goal. He's cut it back. McCroy, the ball-winning midfielder, the captain for the day, yellow carded. McCroy turns it on. 1-0 Sunderland. Just as I said, we're not doing it on a Tuesday night in Stoke. We are doing it on a Tuesday night in Stoke. Embleton into Elanga. I thought he was going to cut this across goal to Ricky J. Jones. Pulled 2 defenders across, left the space for McCroy, fires it past the goalkeeper. 1-0 Sunderland. At the moment, that is what I wanted to happen with the tactical change. You can see it all happen down the middle of the pitch. They got drawn towards the ball. We know they've got big defenders. It's still Stoke. Yeah, it's not Tony Pulis, but they still have those big defenders. Putting crosses in for Ricky J. Jones to win isn't going to work. So I'm very happy with our passing. Keep it up. Stick to the plan. Trust the process. As Joe Allen comes on for Giorgio Castellananis, but it doesn't seem to have changed their shape. Dreher loses out. Powell picks that one up. Suter gets it again into Wilmot. And what I will say, what Stoke have done well is nullify Ricky J. Jones's pace in behind, as Steers clearance away is picked up, and here comes Stoke again. Doherty, easily turns 09. Great tackle 09. I was going to say don't give a penalty away, but what he did is put in a great tackle. Suter into Joe Allen, Surridge, Campbell, Doherty. What a good goal that is from Stoke. That is not what you expect to see from Stoke City. That is a lovely goal, a very, very, very good goal. As we're going to move up to positive. We'll see it again. I was impressed by that. Suter into Allen, into Surridge, round the corner to Campbell, into Doherty, who ran off the back of his man. And that is 1-1. Straight at the beginning of the second half. Brilliant. Messina with a throw-in. Elanga can't get there. Messina, good tackle. It's going to fall through to Surridge over the bar. Pounced on at the back. Maybe we do need to go to the 5 at the back and now get a strike partner for Ricky J. Jones, who is struggling in this game on a 6.5. We've got a few underperformers here. Luke Dreher as well. Luke 09, which is where I think they're getting the issues. We could bring Huggins on. Let's change to the 3 at the back. We'll go Jones. Jones is going to come off. Ilic is going to play as the false 9 up there. Embleton, McCroy, Dreher's fine. 09, Messina. Doyle plays as the ball player. Hector goes over there. Ricky J. Jones comes off to replay by Edmondson. And hopefully we get the dropping deep of Ilic, the pace of Elanga, hopefully gets us a few more opportunities here. This is probably what Stoke were expecting us to line up with in this 5 at the back. So they may be a little bit more set up to deal with it. But at the moment, we're doing not too bad. I mean, a draw away at Stoke, we're actually up into the playoff zone now, which is incredible. Stoke are struggling this season, though. So I was expecting a little bit more. Good header back by Edmondson to steer. He's going to hopefully just roll this short. Does. Hector. Pick an easy pass, mate. Don't just hoof it. I know you're a no-nonsense centre-back, but you can pick easy passes. Edmondson. He brings the ball out from the back now into 09. 09 is hopefully, with a bit less defensive duties in this formation, his rating will improve. Edmondson. Embleton. Ilic. Back to 09. 09. Oh, 09. You're. I can't wait for Andre Wisdom to come back. Embleton. Over the top. Elanga with his pace. In behind. Good save from the keeper. Luke 09 is... I'll tell you what. I've witnessed that. Everyone saw that live on camera, Luke. You're coming off to be replaced by Neil Huggins. Actually, no, you're not. Let's go for the win. Let's go for the win. Cancel all of those. Go into the tactics. Tom Lawrence is going to come on. A very, very attacking wing-back, that is. That is a very attacking change, asking Tom Lawrence to play back there. We're going to also make our third and final sub. I want it to be another attacking one, really. Right, Ross Stewart is going to come on for Dreher. Embleton's going to drop in here as an advanced playmaker a little bit deeper. Stewart's going to go up as a target man up there. Where is he? Where's target forward? Target forward on support. And Illich, who likes to play in behind as an advanced playmaker, is actually now going to become a shadow striker so that we don't have playmakers getting in each other's way. And that is what we're going to go for. Up to Ross Stewart. He can flick it on to Elanga. We've got new right back, new centre mid. Let's see if it makes the difference. Tyrese Campbell on it. Oh, Messina, don't get sent off. Okay, the referee says he won the ball. Evans over the top, and that should be covered by Hector. I will admit, we're looking more comfortable in the 5 at the back formation. Edmondson comes forward with it. I'm not against changing my tactics as long as the match play is pretty similar. Stewart, the target man forward, is going to go wide. Not something we really want him to do. Puts a cross in, and Bursic made that look very dramatic. I don't know why he quite dived on it like that. Bursic taking his time. Stoke looks like they're playing already to waste a bit of time, as Atibo has it down the line to Tyrese Campbell, and they won't want to be wasting time when they get in this sort of position. Tyrese Campbell across goal. Where's the marking, boys? This is dreadful. Stoke are doing rubbish this year. We've made the changes. They haven't worked. Luka Illich has also picked up a little knock. This is frustrating. Tyrese Campbell easily passed the fanny of a tackle from Hector. Tyrese Campbell is quick, fires it across. But this, we had 2 people on Sturridge. None of them tracked his movement. And if he had missed it, it would have been a bloody open goal for that guy. Yates at the back. Terrible stuff at the back there. Absolutely terrible. And there's only like 7 minutes to go and we drop out of the playoffs. 2 minutes to go, 5 minutes injury time. There's not really much more I can do. We'll go attacking. It's going to run out. It's a loss. It's a win and a loss in the episode on camera. But we can't do it on a Tuesday night in Stoke. I'm disappointed. I'm going to thrash my arms and say, we're training tomorrow. You don't deserve a day off for that. That is dreadful. They were 20th in the league and we're pushing for the playoffs. Climb Stoke up to 18th, to be fair to them. They're 10 points behind us. We're now 13 points behind Cardiff, who are running away with it. This pack is what I want to keep up with. If we can nick the playoffs this year, that'll be absolutely incredible as our promotion bid does take a hit. More shots, a less XG, more possession. Oh, sorry, no, we're in yellow. Less shots, more XG, less possession, weirdly. Stoke out-possessing us. They've got Frank Lampard as manager. What is that about? When did that happen? When did that happen? Milestones. This year, has he just been hired? When did his contract start? Contract started 6th of the 10th. Literally, he's just been appointed. New manager bounce. That's what we're putting that down to. We're going to go and beat them in the return leg, I guarantee you. We lose after 5 games undefeated, which is a bit of a shame. But, yeah, I mean, I still can't complain. The season's going very, very well. This is the year with the World Cup in Qatar. So our fixtures we get a massive break from the 6th of December to the 26th against Hull. So it's going to be very compressed in the second half of the season. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. FA Cup still to come. We'll probably come back for that FA Cup tie, actually, because it'll be just at the start of or towards the beginning of the January transfer window, and we'll see if there's any action we need. And hunt for a new goalkeeper, I think, is on the list. I did go and look at Dejan Iliev for the person that recommended him. He's worse than Jed Steer, so it's not too bad. But yeah, if you look at the average ratings, the fact that everybody's getting a 7 or above generally, and then you look at the keepers on a 6.4 for Allsop in the one game he played in the Cup, and a 6.9 for Steer, it's pretty obvious that's where we need to improve in our system. And maybe a right back to replace Luke 09, because Andre Wisdom's going to be out for so long. So I just feel like having someone else who can actually cross a ball and do some defending and not be utility would be handy. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to end it there. Thank you so much for watching. Loving this save, loving everything on the channel at the moment. There will be a break over Christmas because I'm going back to the UK to see my family. So I'll post about that in the community post and put a little notification for everybody. But thank you so much for watching. Really enjoying this. I hope you are too. Leave me a like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll catch you all very, very soon. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.